It's time. I'm once again on the home menu as we start a new playthrough. And, turns out the game's already perfect. We're still at version 1.0.0. No updates needed, baby! No updates needed, baby! So, that saves a lot of setup time. I didn't even need to try. Though I was a little concerned when I, first put the game card in, the game was like, I don't know where I am! The Switch got back like, hey, I can't read the game card. I know you put the game card in, but I don't know what the fuck it is. The only other game I've had that happen to so far is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. But then once I actually get it to load, it's fine. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure everything's gonna be fine. I have no reason to see why it wouldn't be fine. I think the Switch just wanted to throw a hissy fit today. Oh well. No, it's not time for the story yet. We can see the story whenever we load in. So yeah, this game's been out for way longer than the others, I think. Because I got my hands on Sonic Superstars, this, and... No. What was the other one? What did I play before Superstars? My memory is failing me. I'm tired. Oh no. But I got my hands on those games for the holidays. And then it took me forever to actually get to them because Pokemon took so long. Not to mention the whole extreme hiatus thing at the beginning of the year. So, I'm going. now you won't boot back to the demo / the intro cinematic because we're seeing it anyway. But this game came out way before the others. So like this wasn't a fall release last year. I think this was like maybe summer. I don't want to say spring. Doesn't seem right to me. This was announced the same direct they announced Pikmin 4, and I was equally hyped. Because I love Return to Dreamland. I love Kirby. Look at him. He's just so precious. And now, after months, because Pokemon took forever, and Sonic Superstars took a small amount of time, but nothing horrible. And then Mario Wonder. That was the game. Why the fuck did I forget Mario Wonder? What's wrong with me? That only took a while because I had stream difficulties I was still trying to sort out, and I finally figured it out. It's called Update Your Damn Software. Maybe if you update your damn OBS client, everything's gonna be fine. I don't know. Whatever. We're in. Let's click online. Sure. It's like Forgotten Land. Yes. It's like Forgotten Land. It's like, hey, here's some data. You all worked together and killed 1 million Waddle Dees. Like, good job. We did it. Enrique Ferger. I can't even speak today either. I'm a mess. After making further progress in the game, visit Merry Magoland to share your gameplay information and compete with other players from all over the world. It's beautiful, isn't it? Options. Controls. So do I want it to be more standard Kirby controls or be more like Forgotten Land? I think I'm gonna go with Type B. I don't want the fact that... Well, I like attack and jump being on the left side. I think on Type B. Rumble I don't care about. It's always off on my console. I don't really care for Rumble. Auto Swallow's back from Forgotten Land, but it's off by default in this game. Because it's a 2D game, and you shouldn't care about that. I'm gonna leave it off. Because I left it off in Forgotten Land for a reason. You can play multiplayer. It's drop in, drop out. Hello! Also, they say only Joy-Cons, but like I'm using a Pro Controller. Shut up, So main mode. We have our whole game here, including the obligatory advertising for all of the other Kirby games, many of which you can't even get anymore. Like these are all still up because the Switch is a thing. 3DS is dead. 3DS is dead. 3DS is dead. Nope, nope. Wii U's been gone way longer. Nope, nope, nope. Look at all this. All this stuff's like, it's just here for archival purposes, to reference the fact that we remember they existed for the 12th time in a row, and you can't get them. So, have fun. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, really. Also, you deserve better. Like, you need a new update or something, Dream Buffet. I jumped into the game like 2 weeks after launch, played it for maybe like a week after that, and then completely dropped out of the game because everyone left. And I think for similar reasons to the battle mode in Sonic Superstars. Just nothing. It's kind of basic and redundant, and nobody plays it anymore. You never updated it. You never fucking updated it. Why did you abandon this game, Hal? Anyway, I'm stalling. We're gonna start the story now. So, I have played the original Return to Dreamland. So this main campaign should go by pretty smoothly. It should be pretty close to how I remember. Outside of the character designs, the cell shading, and the fact there's a couple new combat abilities. So, there's a little bit of something different. But I have 100%ed the story mode of the original game. I wouldn't say the whole game, because I'm not necessarily great when it comes to the arenas. I'm not great at those. Like, I can do them after a while, but like... I'm not great at it. Forgotten Lands was ultimately kind of easy in comparison to the rest, but it still took me a bit. Star Allies, I felt like my hands were going to break. And I had to use kind of like cheap-ish strategies in that one because you know, Mage Sisters and then 3 Kawasaki's for constant health. Like, I win. I did almost beat Planet Robobots True Arena, but then I failed at the very end because I was using stone to keep myself invincible, and I had 1 hit left, and the little shockwaves that the heart thing does pierces through stone, and it killed me, and then I just could not go back, and I could not do it, and my 3DS battery was shot, and it would not, like, it could not handle being on long enough to do another full attempt. And I wasn't going to keep my 3DS plugged in forever. And then my 3DS itself, I think, went kaput not too long after. So, like, guess I'm never doing it. Oh, well. But I'm saying this is the main playthrough of this game should go by pretty smoothly. Everything else might be a bit of a disaster. But hey, you love seeing a little disaster. Why do you think you guys like watching me play Sonic so much? It's just, like, half the time it's me going like, wee, I'm going so fast, and the other half is, why is the game so broken? At least I don't have to worry about Kirby being freaking broken. A visitor named Magolor has dropped out of the blue and landed on planet Popstar. He's ready to lend a helping hand during your adventure. He'll give you potions that double your stamina and can save you from falling down holes. This will also activate Auto Swallow for Kirby. No! I didn't need it in the original. I don't need it now. No thanks. Anyway, let's actually start playing the game. It's beautiful. Man. It's freaking beautiful, dude. Let's go. Everyone can play together! As long as you're willing to shut out money for controllers that will drift! I told you I knew what I was doing. I ain't gonna know all this. I've played a 2D Kirby before! I've played this 2D Kirby before, technically. I played the original. When it comes to the new powers, I'll check the movesets and such, but I'm pretty sure the other moves are going to be pretty one-to-one. Also, I doubt Cleaning Kirby made in this. Like, I know they brought in some powers from other games. I think Festival's in this somewhere. But, I don't think this is gonna do a whole, like, this is every copyboy Kirby's ever known type thing. Energy spheres, they're like star coins, but they actually have more of a point than the little side mode stuff. Look at that. Sword back. Thank you. I'm probably not gonna need these lives, but again, it's fun to collect. What do-litty-doo, and then like, yay! So, like, I don't know. I will admit, though, the swallowing, the whole, like, sucking in huge objects, is a bit different than the original. In the original, you had to shake the Wii remote in order to actually power it up. In this game, it follows the same logic as other Kirby games, where it's like, hold down, inhale for long enough, and then Kirby will automatically level it up on his own. I will check, though. Yeah, shaking controller does speed it up, though, so it's more of the Wii version. So, like... It's just Y, and then just shaking. So yeah, shaking is definitely faster. I'm not gonna do it all the time, because God forbid, I don't want to mess up my wrists. They're already kind of bad as is, because I sprained my left one years ago, and it's not quite there, you know. It still doesn't feel perfect, you know? Where's the fish? Can I please get the fish before we go into the first little secret area? Fish? 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 Where's the fish? Where's the fish? Galaxia, Pirate Sword, Ultra Sword. Come on, where's the fish? Where's the fish? Where's the fish? I know Ultra Sword Kirby can swing a giant fish. I don't know if it's locked out for a while. Like, I know stone forms, they give you more statues you can be as you progress in the game. I don't know if Ultra Sword's like that, though. I want Kirby to swing around a giant fish. It's funny. There's a fan. So rare stuff is in this. Where's the fish? I could keep doing this all night, game. I just want to swing a dang fish. Come on! Show me the fish! Show me the fish! Show me the fish! Show me the fish! I'm wasting everyone's time because I just want Kirby to swing a dang fish! I will do this every time I get Ultra Sword if we don't get it. Like, I'll give it like another minute, and if I don't see that fish, I'm just gonna give up on it and we'll do it later. I wanna see Ultra Sword Kirby swinging around a giant fish. And the game just like, no. Yeah, there it is! Big old fish! All I had to do is mention, like, I told the game, hey, if you don't let me see the fish, I'm gonna keep doing this until you give me the fish. And the game's like, no, don't do that! Like, fish! Hell yeah. There's something about the image of this badass swordsman also being like a pink marshmallow dude swinging around a giant fish. Like, you can tell. Ah! I thought I was gonna land on the platform, but I slipped in between the cracks. I died in the first level. This is what I get for saying, I know what I'm doing. I've played the original game. I'll be fine. And then I do that shit. Damn it. My hubris has caught up to me. And it caught up fast. I shall be mocked online until the end of time for my failures. Oh well. I can make up for it. Anyway, let's just pretend that never happened. Fire or sword? I wish you could combine them, but you can't. You know what? I'm gonna use fire. It's short enough so far. There's just been a lot of swords. Do this. I can control where flames go. I have range! I have actual range with fire. Let's do this. Come over here, I dare you! I dare you! Yeah, look at that! Yeah! Let's go! Fire Kirby's fun. That's enough of the old. Where's the new? I want to use Sand Kirby. I want to use Mecha Kirby. I want to be a mini Gundam! I have, like, no knowledge what Gundam actually is. I just know that Mecha Kirby's design is based off of one. So, like, I'm familiar with the concept, I think. UFO thing. Why can't I have UFO power? Why must you deny me of it? I know you're not in this game. You show up to tease me. Oh well. Leaf. I want leaf. Nah. Not right now. Maybe later. It really wants me to use leaf. I'm not gonna. You can keep your vegetation to yourself, game. There's just something about the sound effects of the Warp Star that's just so nice. I like this. It's just so beautiful. It's just gonna double check something, make sure the stream was going good. And it seems we're up and going still. Better. I know I need it for future stuff, so Also, I'm gonna test it. Yeah. Spider's not here either. So they brought in a couple of small things. They made a couple of new powers, but like some of the other ones from newer games, yeah, not happening. I would love to see a Kirby game that had all of the powers so far. Like, no enemy like upgrade to a copy ability status ends up being though. Like, that spider will always be a spider, you know? Granted, there might be some contradictions in there with stuff like suplex and fighter and such, but you can work with that, you know? You can kind of work with that. I'm just kind of tired of the inconsistency that Kirby only copies things properly sometimes. You know? Like, what determines it? Why are some copy abilities just not available when the enemies that he copies from are? Why is he like this? Is there a canon reason why Kirby's abilities just keep changing like this? Why is he so inconsistent? I love Kirby, but he's got a lot to answer for. Needle. So Needle in this game is also part wheel, because they can do this. Because wheel, for some reason, is not in this game. I don't get it either. But this is also like the last appearance of Needle until Forgotten Land, I think. And that is shameful in its own right. So I like Needle Kirby. I think Beam's kind of alright though. I like playing with Needle more. Also do this. So. I'm gonna stick with Needle. I think I'll do just fine. Yeah. I don't know if Needle Kirby can cut ropes. Can I pick you up? Yes! I can save Needle for later. I'm a genius! This. Draw my ability. And get Needle back! I'm a genius! I bet a lot of people didn't know you could do that. I think that's something that's really only in this game. I don't know if Star Allies let you do that. I know Forgotten Land sure as hell didn't. I think the whole reason that's even a thing in this game is because of the multiplayer aspect. Because it actually let you play as 4 Kirbys. They don't do that in future games for some reason. I get why for Star Allies. Because Star Allies wanted to be like a extension of Superstar. Where all your extra players are like enemies in the field you've made friends with. Just with 4 players instead of 2, you know? But like, I want a game with 4 Kirbys. I want to play as Yellow Kirby. I want to play as Kirby. That's what we all call him, Kirby. Merry Magaland is now open. Magalar is built an amusement park on a distant planet. I don't know how he managed to do this in terms of the plot of the game, but he did. How you're expected to get there, though, when the ship is all broken, who the hell knows? It's full of attractions and souvenirs. You can visit it any time by pressing the X button. Sure. Okay. Just realize a warp star out of nowhere, I guess. Kirby can just do that now. So this is where the new stuff comes in. This is a tale of a different world at a different time. You try to answer my questions here again, but you're not exactly answering the questions here. Why is this a thing? Why are we going on side tangents? A traveler named Magalore built an amusement park where he could entertain his friends. This is now like the third Magalore in existence, because we have the one in this original game, we have the one who's just a traveler who's wanting to build an amusement park for some reason, and then we have one in a weird medieval parallel universe who's obsessed with crystal apples. So who knows? There's secretly a whole colony of Magalores, all called Magalore, most of which look the same. I do not know what the deal is with this. Hey Vix, hey Evan. It's a merry place where four friends can enjoy two attractions and collect souvenirs together. Unfortunately, you're a lonely son of a bitch. You have no friends. It was a park full of excitement where dreams could come to life. It was a place called Magoland. Someone was very narcissistic when he made this park, I'll tell you that. Who's the next one? Oh, shit. I love breaking out like the random narrator voice. Hey Kirby, welcome to Magoland! Oh my god. There are a bunch of fun 17-based attractions for you to enjoy here. I've created a fake stamp rally. You can earn stamps by playing our attractions. That's not all. I also have a fun souvenir for you to commemorate the grand opening in Magoland. You're in a dress-up mask of Waddle Dee and Rick and an energy drink. Okay. The souvenir shop in the entrance plaza will hold on to all your souvenirs for you. Be sure to stop by and check it out later, okay? I was about to say, you looking at the PowerPoint presentation? I mean, I kind of was. Now get going. Have fun playing our attractions. You can get off the warp star now, Kirby. Also, you can tell this is running on the same engine as Forgotten Land. So this is exactly how Forgotten Land you move around. Welcome, this is a souvenir shop. You can try to dress up massive souvenir items. You can bring a souvenir in the stage with you. Just make sure you pick a souvenir item before you want to use it. With that said and done, how can I help you today? I want to look at the masks. Oh my god! That's a lot! Oh boy! Oh, he's just so cute! I love him. See, Rick's boring as hell, but then Waddle Dee's just like... I'm so tempted, but no, I'm gonna stick with Kirby. I'm gonna stick with Kirby. And then I might as well just... Random copy essence? I could just get Mix whenever I want. No way, it's just... Here's Mix. 15 minutes? It's a whole fucking thing! So... Oh my god, there's a full-on achievement list. Oh lord, we're gonna be here forever. So, we have Crackety Hack, which... that was not the original name of it. Because this is the one game in Superstar where you can break the planet in half. Smash Ride, I think. Oh, this is Squeeze Squad. This is one of the sub-games on Squeeze Squad. Let's go. This is the one where you're top-down perspective and you're just ramming into people like bumper cars. It's fun. Moving Blasters, I think, is... It might be. I don't know. Kirby on the Draw. This appears to be, I guess Samurai Kirby is the way to describe it, but I think it's just the original aesthetic where it's just a high noon draw type thing. Ninja Dojo from the original. Bomb Rally from, I want to say Nightmare in Dreamland. I think that's where it came from. Checkerboard Chase from 64. Magler's Tome Tracker, which I think is new. Samurai Kirby, which I think I might be confusing with this. This might be like a full-on, like, actual, like, target practice game. This is the actual, like, reaction time-based thing. And an egg catcher from Adventure. I am noticing a big lack of mecha shooting. It might have been restylized into this, or it might be this. It might be this. I can't tell. If they only fucking brought back Ninja Dojo, I'm gonna be kind of sad. Even with all the other sub games, including at least one new one, that'd be kind of sad. I'm so tempted just to go and play these now, but like, I want to focus on the main game. This is a whole big side thing with a fucking mission list. So like, I gotta come back to this later, right? This is like a whole stream thing on its own. Like, this will be something I come back to. Congratulations. Nintendo Switch 2 will have social features on par with Xbox, including achievements. So games have them built in. Like, only Nintendo builds them in. Like, only their games seem to. It's always some sort of badge system. And even then, achievements actually kind of mean something in games like this, because, like, you saw it for a second here. But I'm pretty sure this is linked behind it. And then these. You gotta at least get 50% done. So unlike achievements, there's actually a reason. But I'm heading back to story mode. We'll visit this later. This will be more important later. You want me to go so bad, but I mustn't get distracted. I mustn't get distracted by your theme park. I have things to do. Anyway, I still have yet to see the new powers. They may be a little bit yet. I'm fine with waiting though, I like Needle. So, I'll just use this. Okay, I'll use Spark then, fine. You made me change my mind. The Spark in this game is part Plasma. I know your tricks, game. I've played the original. Didn't stop me from falling into a pit on the first level, though, like an idiot. So, yeah. Well, I guess I'm giving up the power. Okay, that didn't work. I want my bonuses. You cannot keep my bonuses from me. I miss Needle already. Finally, use Beam. Am I the only one who thinks Beam is just kind of okay? Like, granted, this is better than it originally was, where it was just this and nothing else. But, like, I don't know. It's always a power I'm just kind of like, yep, it's a power. It's not like my go-to or anything. I mean, it's not a bad power or anything. It's just, you know, kind of basic. You know, part of me kind of thinks that Hal didn't know what to do with it either. Because even though I think it's Sakurai's favorite copy ability, it didn't show up in the anime ever. I don't know why. They brought in some, like... They brought in, like, Throw. They brought Throw Kirby into the anime for an episode. Beam never showed up at all. I'm not sure what that's about. There you. Give me my key. Thank you. Ignore the sword guy. Ah! There's something that was not in the original game. Festival Kirby! From Star Allies. I think it works basically the same. He wants to use it here, but no. I'm taking it with me! I'll go lead a parade somewhere else! The original game was really good. This is supposedly better. But I haven't gotten all the side content yet. I just started. So far, it's holding up. Also, I love the art style. I'm a sucker for cell shading. Too bad the cell-shaded Sonic skins for Superstars were an absolute mess when they came to distributing it. Like, you could only get it, I think, if you were playing the Steam version because they leaked it out for free by accident because the release of Superstars was a mess. I don't even know if it's possible to get them on consoles, and if it is, it's like a paid thing, maybe? I don't know if it's like part of the Ultra Deluxe digital thing they always fucking do for whatever reason. I know most of the Lego skins are, because the Eggman skin was an early adopter bonus, and Lego Sonic was just a free DLC. The other three, I think, were part of the digital exclusive package for some reason, and it's bugging me. Also, secret thing here. All the way to the right and then go back for a Howl Room! There we go. And we got some of the new stuff too. There's Sand and Mecha. Let's go! First off. I had to. Okay. So, we have new stuff here. First off, Sand Kirby. Ooh. Anyway, Sand Burst. Sand Kick. So, oh! Okay. Sand Grab, Sand Toss, Sand Smasher. I got a little fist! Oh, that's cool. Let's hold down. Oh, I can charge it! Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh. This is neat. I like this. I'm guessing this is a full block. I think it's like Leaf, where as long as you're like this, you can't be hit by most things. A few copies have that kind of like guaranteed no damage block. Or it's more of a dodge. Cause Ice kinda had that in Forgotten Land. Archer had it in the 3DS games. Leaf had it in the original. That seems to be this. Oh, and I can spring out of it too. Let's see. Okay. And then down, up, Y. Oh! I can make a little sandcastle village. This is cool. Okay. That's it. Okay. So sand's pretty neat. I like sand. Now the real star of the show. Alright, how does Mecha work? So we have Super Blaster. A bit. A lot. Ooh, I got the full Death Beam. And then extra long, then either... Oh! I could save a charge for later. Oh! Oh. Down Y while using Shock Knuckle. So... Okay. During Shock Knuckle, press down, hold Y to release. So... Dash, while down Y. Oh, I see. Can I chain the quick full charge into a storage? Yes! Okay. I'm probably gonna forget to do that. I'm probably just gonna do it the old-fashioned way because it's a lot more simple. Oh! Okay. Got a little fireball cannon. Ooh. With flying that's kind of like Beetle Kirby in a way. Or it's not like actual flight. It's not like Kirby puffs up or anything. It's just okay. I like this. And then down Y. Okay, that's neat. Very bracer. Whoa! Oh, a shock bomb blew up under me. So press Y. Oh! Get a little quick shot. Why after being attacked while guarding? Give a counterattack. What's the button? That's what I think it is. Maybe running into an enemy doesn't count? Maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe it's actual attacks. Oh, guarding. Don't run into it. Okay. So, guard. Hit me. Why your enemy or why repeatedly your enemy? Be closer than that, Kirby. Oh! Okay, then down to Y. Okay. Okay, so Mecha seems pretty cool too. Alright. I'm gonna go test. Okay, the charge with me. Do I get to keep it between rooms? Or will it lose the charge? Okay, so I can't rely on that. Gotcha. Ow! Super hyper music! I like how they kept the increased speed of it from the original. For some reason, the invincibility theme in Return to Dreamland was faster than it normally is in the rest of the series. And they kept it for this. Good on them! Ooh. I got a ticket. I'm not sure what that does. It's probably something for Mary Magdalene. This is gonna be so shade. Well, the whole game isn't gonna go for that because it's probably gonna kill the frickin' Switch. But like, the characters themselves seem to have that kind of style to it. The items have that kind of style. And even the enemies, for the most part, at least the smaller ones. Like, it is a general style they're going. I'm a sucker for it. I like it. Kirby the favorite. Kirby's the avatar. It's just that he can only do proper bending when he inhales the right thing. Come and get me. Aha, you fool. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, the fire from my jet thrusters can damage enemies! That is really nice attention to detail! Oh, that's great! Oh, I love that! Hello, Casey! Oh my gosh, they put some real attention to detail on this! I love this! Okay! Sadly, I'm gonna have to ditch it, which is disappointing. Now, I gotta use an ultra power. Buster Flame! I have fire dragons! Oh man. I love these ultra powers, and there's a reason why Ultra Sword became Kirby's Final Smash. Like, as much as I like Cook Kirby, it's not as cool as the Ultra Powers. Even though I do think Monster Flame is definitely a lot cooler than Ultra Sword. I mean, look at this! I got a huge dragon! I got a huge fire dragon! I love the little extra detail in this version, where the enemies are splatting against the screen. They did not do that in the original. Like, this is one of those remakes where they definitely put a lot of effort into like little extra details and whatnot. There's a bit of add flair that wasn't in the original. I love it. And then a lot of the detail from the original. Oh, the detail. They kept. Like, you saw me, if you were here earlier in the stream, you saw me messing around with Ultra Sword at the very beginning. And there's a very small chance that Kirby will just swing a giant fish. And they kept that. It took forever for it to trigger, but it happened, and I'm so happy they kept it. There's something so funny about the thought of this like, super cutesy little pink marshmallow character being a crazy badass and swinging giant swords, but also being comedic enough to swing around a giant fish. It's hilarious. I love it. Alright. Leaf or Spark? We have not used Leaf at all yet. Might as well. It's pretty good. So... get back here. That's my leaves forever. See, I really liked the original game, and this is already... it feels like it's above that already for me. All the extra stuff they add in this version. It's wonderful. Come on. There we go! I think it's the first time I got the top. I kept getting 2 ghosts. I was so close. I think I pressed this like a little bit too early before. Gee, I wonder who the boss is gonna be. Stamp tickets would be for stamps in Ray Magoland. Like, lots of stamps. Okay. So you don't just get stamps for playing the actual games, you get them with tickets you find the main mode. Okay, so it's not as bad. It's not as grindy to get some of the masks. Okay. Cutter, Fire, Beam. I'm gonna stick with Leaf. I mean, Wispy Woods is not a hard fight, and I think it's just kind of funny that we're using Leaves against him. It's like we're using his power against him, you know? Uh-oh. I forgot about that. Look at me go. Not again! Damn it! I'm trying to move away. Suck it with. Alright. That's World 1. Only took us just under an hour. Granted, I spent like a few minutes stalling on the home menu. Not because of updates, but because I was showing off we didn't have any, and then I went on a tangent. Then I had gone on another tangent on the title screen. That was like another 5 minutes in there. And then I got distracted with the amusement park. So like, really this should have been done 20 minutes ago. Anyway. You did it, Kirby! My ship is ours back! Thank you so much! I'm counting on you to find the other missing parts. Keep up the good work! And don't forget to keep an eye out for all those energy spheres. If you can't enough, the broken doors within the ship will reactivate. There are some really cool sub-games you can play with your friends. Not to mention capability rooms with all kinds of capabilities to try out. And there are several different challenge stages that will really test your skills. If you find enough energy spheres, activating those doors will be a breeze. So whenever you see one, be sure to grab it. I've already found 30 energy spheres. Way to go, Kirby! You reactivated the door to a challenge stage. I want to keep doing the voice because like it's iconic for me because like the TRG playthrough of the original game was like one of the first playthroughs I watched, and when I first discovered their channel, it was the first one that was actually ongoing. Like they had finished Mario Party, they'd finished like, Mario Wii. They had gotten about halfway through this when I found their channel, so I was actually keeping up to date like every Saturday waiting for the upload. It was great. Memories! It's a really good memory, and I'll give it a try! Just like the original. Okay, so this is basically. Oh my god! I don't remember there being 5 rooms before. I thought there were only 4 before, but I might be misremembering. Yeah, these won't be open for a while. They get better powers later on, of course. We have all the sub-games here, which... the whole layout of the room is entirely different, because it's gotta account for all of the sub-games. All of the sub-games from the original, and the stuff from Merry Magoland. Merry Magoland, you can just jump in whenever you want. But here, you have to unlock them here for some reason. And the weird thing is... 120 total? 115 needed to unlock freaking Ninja Star 1 in the world. Like in the main game. Despite the fact I think in the original it was like 60. Because there's so many other sub-games in this one. There were only 2 subdues in the original. One that you shot down huge mechas, and then this one. You unlock this one so much later in the main story now. But you can still play them in Merry Magoland anyway? I'm not sure I quite get it. And then the challenge rooms, which, from what I could tell, seem mostly unchanged. Except we got a couple new ones for, Standard Mecha. We have sword, we have whip, high jump, bomb, water, wing, and then the various gimmicks. So, there's a little bit more here than the original. This will be a later thing, because this is a bunch of ranked stuff. These are all, like, ranked challenges. And, I wanted to get all platinums. Which is something I did not even do in the original game. Like, I was not good enough at the game. That's a goal for later. So, there's a lot. There's a lot in Return of Dreamland Deluxe we're gonna have to go through. So, yeah. Well, now let's go ahead and head to World 2. Risen Ruins. I want to at least get World 2 done today, and maybe partially into World 3. But we'll have to see on that. So I can get the whip here. I like Leaf, but... Ooh. That's sand. Ooh, yeah. Alright, down we go. He wants to use whip, but... Sand is a found that out just by messing around. Didn't even look at the moveset for that one. I was like, holding the Y button tends to do things with powers, so, you know. I wish Sand Hurricane was like the Leaf Twister, where you could move while using it. I feel like it'd be a lot better if you could. Just can't really move while using... Do that. Don't do this, I'll take it. Food. So yeah. Fire, no thanks. I'm sticking with sand. I like messing around with the new stuff, okay? New powers are cool! Okay, fine. Yes, you can still do minus to drop a power immediately. That's good. But going with the follow Star Allies rules. Easy. Now you're making me choose. Like, Sand's right up there. But also Needle? I like Needle. Why must you make me choose? Well, I have to choose here because I can't carry... Because you can do this and carry your copy abilities around, which I think is just a thing because multiplayer exists. But you can't carry things through doors, so I have to choose now. Do I want Needle or do I want Sand? They try to hide Needle. I feel like I have to. They try to section off Needle off somewhere else. I think it's fair. like sand, but... Granted, needle is useful during this part. Well, I wouldn't have just dashed into a rock. I was trying to go through it to get ahead of it, but it didn't work. It almost did, but then I didn't quite make it through. I think it's possible in this part. You can definitely do it here if the rocks are going towards you and not away from you. It's unfortunate I didn't do that. I could have done something cool, a little speedrun trick, but no! I had to be a fool. Oh well. Super hyper! Super hyper! I'm sorry, Sand. I have to leave you. I want to keep my hyper as long as I can. Just use it in battle. Parasol, thanks. Don't care. Oh. Hang on a minute. Hang on. This what'll do. If I do this just right. Next! There we go! What do I get? Tornado! Let's go! Tornado's really good. I'm getting it a little bit early because you do get it later in this world. But let's have it now. Look at this! You think you're the one who can spin? I spin better than you, bunkers! Thank you. I'll carry this for later. So that can be clever. Just gonna take this with me. I mean, granted, Hammer's really freaking good, really powerful, but like, I like Tornado. I can't take it with me unless I give up Hammer. Okay, I'm gonna keep Hammer. For now, anyway. If I lose it or need to get rid of it for something else, so be it. Hammer's just too good to pass up on. Hello, Country World 24. Barely. Why are you so laggy? What? What do you mean laggy? What's wrong with my stream? It might be a you thing. Because I'm not noticing anything on my end. Yeah, the stream's running smooth for me. I think it's just the fact that Kirby likes to run in 30. It just kind of looks weird. I'm streaming in 60, but the game runs in 30 most of the time. Because it's a Kirby game, they do that. So, it might look a bit laggy. But to be fair, I've been playing a lot of games recently that do run in 30, despite the fact I stream in 60 anyway. So, Pikmin runs at 30. I think Sonic Frontiers might have run at 30. I don't remember. Ooh, water. So, like... Yeah. Maybe it's kind of a waste to stream at 60 when it's only running at 30, but, like... At the same time, though... I don't know. And theoretically, a laptop could handle doing 1080 30. And that might be better, but I like the frame rate. I'd rather not have to switch back and forth when I'm playing a 60 FPS game. In Spanish, I can't understand. Well, that's okay. I'm not gonna be able to translate things into Spanish for you, unfortunately. I don't know that much. So, I'd make it easier if I could. So, you're just gonna have to, I guess, maybe rely on the auto captions, I guess. Hope for the best. Though, auto captions I have a bit of a beef with because they're kind of stupid. It's like, they're wrong half the time. I don't trust them. Especially when it comes to a stream with, like, a not that good microphone. The captions aren't gonna be great. Passable maybe, but like... I don't know, dude. Look, I'm not using a professional setup or anything, so... Thank you. This is actually not my first time playing Return to Dreamland. I did play the original, so I am very familiar with a lot of stuff from the main game. When we get to the point where I'm playing the new stuff, that's the point where things kind of fall apart. Because I know there's an epilogue in this game. It wasn't in the original. And I'm probably gonna suck at that, but... in terms of the main campaign, I think I've been doing alright. Just be glad you weren't here near the start where I jumped into a hole in the first level, because I didn't quite make a jump and inhaled an enemy, and I could not fly, so... I just fell into a pit like a fool. So... Not one of my proudest moments, but I think I'm kind of making up for it. Sort of. Just showing off little things that a lot of people don't know about. Like I showed off the Howl Room in the first world. I showed off that you can do this. Get over here. So you can just carry copy abilities with you. So you can kind of just have one in storage, as long as you're on the same screen. It's a neat little thing you can do. Oh, Kirby, go! Yeah! I'm hoping we see something Kirby related in the new Direct. I'm really hoping we see that, because I don't think Kirby was in the last one at all. And, I want more Kirby stuff. At the very least, I hope that... like, I'm not expecting a new big Kirby release. At least not on Switch. Like... I'm not expecting to see Forgotten Land 2 or anything, but like... I like the smaller things that they do with Kirby. Jump and then do it. There you go. It wasn't expecting my jump because I was going to attack. Alright. Flare Beam. Here we go. This I remember being a bit awkward-ish. I think it's a little bit faster in this version. I think it was a bit slow in the original, and this sped up a bit. That's good. I think it is faster. Sweet. Okay. So Flare Beam got an actual improvement. That's good to see. Shouldn't have had to give up Hammer though, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I just understand what Kirby kills gods for a piece of cake. I like how that's a common thing that people bring up, despite the fact that that really wasn't the main focus for a while. Like, the whole cake thing, I think, started with Squeak Squad. And the whole thing was, Kirby wanted to eat a cake. And then someone took it. And then Kirby blamed DDD because of course he did. DDD kind of has a pattern of stealing food. If Kirby's Dream Land and Gourmet Race have anything to say about it. So I understand why Kirby would think that. And then plot twist, It turns out it's a bunch of mice who want to steal treasure. I don't know why they thought cake was treasure, but, you know, good on them. The whole god thing was just because of, like, a slight plot twist in it. Where it was like, oh, this one treasure is actually a sealed away god you dispose of way too easily in Sweet Spot for some reason. And then this game does another fake out thing with Magalore. You know, everyone knows that by now. The original's been out for like, what, 15 years? So, that. I'm tempted to take Whip, though. Whip's got range. I like range. Parasol could do this. And I can, like, juggle things off it. Good. That's a good Parasol. Plus it works in the water, so I can do this. So, like... Alright. I'm gonna juggle one of those projectiles. I will admit, though, Kirby being this, like, mostly unassuming, really cute little puffball who just routinely kills some sort of god or demon creature is kind of funny. It's always this thing in Kirby where it's like, Kirby's a super cutesy game, meant for everyone. It's even like an easy game that anyone and your grandma could play. And then at the very end, it's like, oh yeah, Hellspawn. Like, oh yeah, here's a big demon eye. It's like, okay, sheesh. Like, the original Kirby 64, I think, was rated E for everyone, but when they released it on Switch Online, they had to make it T for teen, because, straight up, when you fight Zero 2, when you attack it, it bleeds! It's like, whoa! That's like a massive tonal difference. Like, Kirby's supposed to be super cute, and then it's just like, nope, we're gonna make it super dark right at the end. I don't know why it's like this, but I wouldn't have it any other way. They did a real good job with it in Forgotten Land. Like it's still cutesy, it's still Kirby, but there's still like a little bit of like post-apocalypse in the aesthetic to it. There was an old civilization that used to live in this world that isn't there anymore. And it's a bit off-putting, but you don't think about it too much because, you know, it's Kirby. And then there's the whole big thing at the end with the big laboratory. Like this weird genetic mutation alien thing. And admittedly, it's a little bit freaky. It makes you think, like, did whatever used to live here before try to experiment on this alien and destroyed their world and forced them to leave? Or, like, cause an extinction crisis? Oh my god, it's a Kirby game! It's cute, and then they do this whole super dark stuff. It's just like... Why are they like this? Why are they like this? I wonder how Kirby can grab these with their hands or fingers. I don't know. Maybe it's, well, I always refer to them as like a little marshmallow thing. And, I guess marshmallows can be kind of sticky in the right circumstances. It's like you heat them up in s'mores and everything kind of sticks together like glue. Maybe it's kind of like that. I don't know. Hang on. Right up. Thank you. I told you we get in this world. I don't want to lose. Nope. I don't want to lose this. Get down. I threw it up. No! Come back! There we go. Caught it. And it was right here anyway. Dang it. That was a waste. Whatever. I still have it. It's fine. No big deal. Ow. I don't remember a charged version of Tornado. Like I'm just told I'm pressing B and I hold B to rise. But I'm holding Y at an instant? And apparently it charges it. How did I never realize that? Can I make Kirby? I'll do you one better. There we go. I think it's enough. There we go, look at it! Really focus on the cute stuff. Look at him! Look how adorable he is! He's just a little baby. A little baby who's just to, you know, eat cake and has to deal with gods in the process. Just, you know. Typical Thursday. I probably shouldn't have held up there. I think there was more up there. I hope that's not the case. But, oh well. So we have to go back now. King Doo. High jump's one of those abilities that's actually really simple. And then, like, people don't like it. Like, I kinda get it. It's a bit unwieldy if you don't know what you're doing. Like, Return of Dreamland did make it a bit more viable by having it be, like, multi-directional. Let me actually... There we go. Like, this is it. This is all that high jump has. It's super basic, but, like... It's actually one of my favorite powers. Like, even if it is super simplistic, I really enjoy using it. Unfortunately, I have to get rid of it because it wants me to use beam, so... Probably wants me to hit something through a wall. So... Unfortunately, I have to leave behind, but you know... It's fine. Now, a real moment of truth. Did I miss something? No, I did not. Okay. Still good. Kirby dance. Let's go. Get rewards. Even better prizes. Go back over there. I'm not expecting it to move. I go blank own terms, thank you. He's fine, don't worry. He's a marshmallow! He can't handle being squashed a little bit, you know? He can handle it. He's got a built-in airbag, basically. He's fine. Remember, this guy deals with gods on a near daily basis, it feels like. I'm pretty sure getting slammed into a wall would mean nothing. I joke, but like... It is kind of goofy and cartoony, the way he kind of splats up against a wall like that. He's just so squishy! He's just a squishy little guy! Now I'm suddenly thinking about the 3DS, like, mini episodes thing they did. And, they show the little, like, lobster thing. Like, bouncing Kirby like a basketball, and at one point he, like, stretches them out to look like he's made of, like, string. Like, if Kirby can handle that... like, he was, like, fairly unfazed by it, too. He was just like... he was just so confused by it. Like, well, I guess I'm a little string guy now. Minecraft Kirby. You know, I wonder, what would a block Kirby actually be like? I say that, like, semi-sarcastically, because block Kirby was originally going to be a thing. Like, not the whole, like, Minecraft Kirby block design, but, in Squeak Squad, Triple Star was actually meant to be an actual capability on its own. Where Kirby would have, like, a block staff. And maybe the whole deal was, like, you would be able to summon blocks and toss them at enemies, maybe? But it was mostly dummied out, and we don't really know for sure what was up with that. All that's left is an unused graphic, I think. Do I have to... I don't think it's sand. Maybe I can hit from the bottom. I can! Haha! Just took a little thinking. Just a little thinking. And I'll admit, I'm still not entirely used to the new powers and what they can do, but like, I feel kind of clever for using them in these ways. That's nice. I was trying to like jump over it and I'm like, wait a minute, this seems too low for that. I try to go back. No, my speed! I ended up running into it. What that? It's an energy sphere. Don't drop it, Kirby. I didn't tell you to drop that. I can drop it. Drop it? There we go. I love the fact that Sand Kirby has like a grapple move. Like, it's the closest thing we're gonna get to maybe throw coming back. I think Sand could like deal with the fire. So like a whole thing, like with campfires, is that when you put them out, you put like dirt and stuff over it, so that way it can't light again when like a stray leaf falls on it. But like, I wish that was true here. Just putting sand on the fire to douse the flames. That'd be kind of funny. What the boss? Near you. No. Water? Not stand though. With water, I'll swap back. Hopefully. Dang it! She went too slow. It hit the lava. No sand for me. Dang. Ooh. Oh. I could. Oh, no. I could have picked up Mule anyway, because, like, I need water, and it wouldn't have persisted. Never mind. Probably for the best. Invisible. Nobody can see. I think I actually go through them too. I don't think they actually could hurt me. Over here. Pick it up. Take the bag with me. Invisible no more. I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with that crystal. Because like we only ever see it in this game, and then they never bring it back. I don't think they do. It's an interesting gimmick. And they never really do anything with it after this. Little sword to big sword. I hope we get to see the fish again. I hope we get to see the fish again. I had to actively, repeatedly use it at the end of the first section just to get it to show up, but I hope we see it again soon. It's just funny! This power normally, you're swinging huge swords like a badass, and then suddenly, fish. It's just a random, giant fish. I don't know why. No luck. Let's keep doing this until we walk in. Maybe we'll see the fish. No guarantees. Fish. I don't think we're gonna see it this time. I mean, we saw it in the first world, so don't really see it again, but the real timer begins. When I landed in that portal. Oh! That was a new one. That was, forget his name. It's the weird butterfly knight, dude. He's been showing up in all these new games. That's his sword. That's a new one for this remake. Neat. Maybe it's the fish, though. Fish. Fish. No fish. Okay. That's fine. I already showed the fish. But, like, I wanted to see it again. Right. Stay back, weird wall of whatever. I'm still not entirely sure what this wall is supposed to be. Like, it is a wall. It doesn't hurt you. And you can push it back, so it's not like it's actively erasing the scroll or anything. So, like, it's all still there, it's just buried. What is it? What is this thing? I don't know how I feel about it. And down we go. Alright, what have we got now? Cutter and sword. Okay, some basic stuff. I'll take cutter. Would not use that much at all. I like cutter, so. I enjoy Cutter enough in 2D, and then when I played Forgotten Land, I actually really liked the double Cutter more than the can opener upgrade. And double cutter ended up being the power I used in the final arena. So, I'd say cutter's grown on me a bit. Mainly in 3D, though. Also, I think the cutter had its adorable. It had its own little, cute little face on it. Dang it. We should be reaching the end of this world pretty soon. Yes, boss time. Level 2 is complete. You've unlocked a sub-game that you can also just play in Merry Magoland anyway, so what's the point? I don't understand. Sand. These. I like high jump. I like all these powers. But I wanna use sand more. It's one of the new powers. I feel like I gotta get used to using it. I think I've been doing an alright job. There's probably some untapped potential, but you know. Mr. Duder! A boss that has not shown up again since this game. Little remake. I don't know why they never brought this guy back. I feel like they've brought back most of the other bosses. And then this guy just shows up here, never again. No one even talks about him. I like Mr. Doodle. He's just like a funny little genie dude. Alright. We got a wing. Oh, man. Kirby's got quite the throwing arm for a little guy. And that makes 2. It's weird, the ship can fly well enough whenever we put the parts in it, but, like, it just won't stay in the air? Maybe? I don't know. It's obviously flying and can move to some extent, and it's just like, nope. You did it, Kirby! My star cutter has its right wing back in place! Once we on all the parts and this baby can fly again, I'll take you on a trip to visit my home world! I come from a distant land. It lies at the end of an interdimensional tunnel connected to your planet. It's really far away, but the lure is a beast. It can get us there in no time once it's fixed. I do hope you'll take me up on that generous offer. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. There's no secret evil plot, no way! I don't think we're gonna fully complete Onion Ocean this stream. If I get close to the end when we hit 2 hours, I might push through. But this is when the worlds start to get a little longer. Well, it's the water level. Those tend to be kind of slow anyway. I will admit, this is one of my favorite tracks in the game. Love this song. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna use it for a bit. The game says I should. I'll take this one. Now, I know fire. You can direct it back at yourself. Ice Kirby doesn't have that kind of range. You can't fire it more forward or up and down. It's just kind of wild. You can't turn it back on me. Like, early on, fire and ice are actually kind of the same, in a way. Just that fire and ice were different elements, and therefore interacting maybe a little bit differently. And then they started making them a little bit different from each other in different ways. It's like, yeah, ice can freeze stuff, you can push the blocks around, and fire is just outright attack. Or like, ice, you can only just blast it, like this. You can't aim it. Fire, you can aim it, and you can turn on yourself and be a big fireball. I don't think... But you can kind of, like, eat stuff with it. Like, man. Cute little Kirby's Adventure moment. Which makes sense because the Japanese version was Kirby's Adventure Wii, I think. Well, that might have been the European version. All I know is that America got the best name, and then when the remake happened, everyone got that name. So, we win! we did it! Oh, man. Close enough to that, really? I was hoping this to... No, like, there's no place to land. I'm gonna lose it here. Come back, Ice Power! No! It fell in the water! Dang it! It's the parasol, though. Hang on. There's enough apple under the sea. Oh, man. Perfect for a random drop to be a pineapple. Perfect timing. Tornado. Oh, I want it. Give. Thank you. Tornado up, please. Meat. I want the meat. Oh, give me the meat. Yes. Come on. There we go. Mecha! Mecha, give. Let's go! I still need to use this a little bit more. Giant laser, though. Always a fan of giant lasers. There is a point in this world where you do go, like, in the water and under around like this. I forget where, though. Oh, no. Alright. Ooh, spear. Take it for now. So I think I'll probably need it. The thing is... I'm using the water. My biggest stuff to grab was that Was an option. Oh, get out! Go back for Mecha later. If I really must have it. Yeah. There. That gives me a thing. And I can go back and get Mecha. So... Strange it didn't require the copy ability outside of getting in, but that's fine. I need health. I really need health though. Game. Thank you. It's not much, but I'll take it. Really? That was close. There we go. I think I'm gonna go back for Mecha. This might be a mistake, but dang it. This might be a mistake, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This might be a big mistake on my part. Get ice for now, so I'm not just using my basic powers. No milk! I want the milk! Thank you. Okay. Moving, keep moving. Make us right back here. Give. Thank you. Okay. Alright. Oh, I should have gotten that candy. Sinking in the water there. I love the fact that the jet thrusters actually damage enemies. Yeah, nice touch. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of Mecha again anyway. Let's have a snowball. Yep. Man! I'll get Mecha again soon. But now we go bowling! Look how adorable he is! I can recharge the power! I didn't know that! I didn't think he'd come back. Snowball's fun, though. I don't think we actually go bowling with it for another couple worlds, though. So we're going to have to be really patient on that. I say that as in, like, actual bowling pins are concerned. That looked a bit weird, it's just because of the ice on the sand. Another cute little detail. There's a little bit of frost in the sand because of the snowball. Now, Mech's right here. What do I want? I want Mech. Hang on. Dumb decision here. He's gone. Let it go. It's not gone permanently, is it? It shouldn't be. If I can grab Mech, I'll grab it. Where'd it go? Oh, man. Did Snowball actually just get rid of it? Man, I was hoping to actually grab Mecha and go on the stage with it. Dang it. Oh, well. But I get for rushing ahead like that. If I wouldn't have rushed ahead, I wouldn't know the Mecha was there in the first place. So conflicted. So conflicted. Right? Okay. Go, Kirby, go, Kirby! I was hoping to get that guy with it, but nope, just a bit too low. We're almost there, I know it. We're right here. Go, Kirby! Run! Okay, that was a bit close. Tornado and sword. I know what I'm picking. Thank you. Dang it. I wonder why I picked Tornado. Tornado's one of my favorite abilities. And as someone who grew up with Squeak Squad, I know how powerful Tornado can really be against bosses. Like, it is like the one power you always want during a boss fight. Because most of the time when you're spinning around like this, you're invincible. It's nuts. However, I still want to mess around with Mecha, so look at that instead. Well, maybe maybe when I'm done with this game, I'll do like a full-on tier list where I'm like, the best powers and whatnot. Like, that might be something I do. I could do another tier list stream, but I think the last one I did was kind of a mess. So I don't really want to do another one right now. But, like, if I can like focus a bit more on like any particular thing, then like maybe like all themed ones I pick out in advance instead of looking up to RNG and people in chat. Maybe that'd be fine. I don't know. I hate to get rid of Mecha, but I can't use it under water. Which makes sense. You know, robotics and water really don't mix that well. Unless you're Mega Man. And with Mega Man, you do really well in water, because for some reason it makes you jump super high. I still don't quite understand that. Ow! Anyway. What's sad? Ooh. No. Actually, take it for later. Crash. I gotta be careful how I play this. having an ability that has a one-use move, while holding something prevents me from attacking. I think there's a boss up ahead. I want to use it against it. There we go. What is this? Grab it. Here we go. And then I probably need to for one thing, so just be careful with it. And then I don't think I'll need it past this. If I do, oh well. Swap back to sand and reap my rewards. I hope I don't need Cutter in the next room, but I think it's just for that. If there is more behind it, oops. So probably should go back and spear them. It's not working underwater. I'm skipping a lot of water. I might be stuck under here. And I may be familiar with Return to Greenland, but like, it's been a bit. So there might be some secrets I'm not remembering. So far, we're good, I think. I haven't seen anything yet. Damn. I have to go to sand. So I have to use spear to hit the button. Unless... almost don't go through it. Dang. Alright. Oh, I'm done. You win. I'll take the spear. I'm not upset about it because I don't... Spear's not a bad power, it's just that I really wanted to use sand more. You, that. Get rid of you, Graham. Get over here. Over here. And you. Alright. At least spear can be used underwater, so it's better than using the bubble breath. So, I'll give it that. No bandana water be though, so I do like doing this. Whee! This is something I'm glad they kept in Forgotten Land when you're playing as Bandana Wild Bee. But that's locked for 2-player, and Spear's not a standalone power. So only player 2 can do it. And that makes me sad, because I wanna be able to do this in 3D more often. This is fun! I really like it. Boing. 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 And boing. They turned Karibo's shoe into a soccer cleat, and that's the best! What'd that take it? I'm already safe down here! Just in time. Ish. Alright. Going. Bounce on Brown Gilbert. And... back to the shoe. Spot for that. Yeah, something the shoe does later on. So I'm gonna need to keep that. It should respawn if I go back. Yes. The game is kind about that, at least. Dang it! And I didn't even jump out. I didn't even jump out that time. I thought auto did it before. Maybe I was just... skip. So that's my second death. Of the guys that couldn't fly. Or in this case, swim. Just gotta skip. Skip all this. And here we go again. I'm gonna time this better, for one thing. There we go. It bounced off his little water attack. 2, 3, come on. No! Come on! I was right there! Game! I'm taking water at least. And I'm going back. Right freaking there, and the game denied me. The game denied my victory. Alright. One more time. And this time I won't be an idiot. No stopping for... I was gonna say no stopping for anything, but that didn't work out well, did it? Go. And then 1, 2, 3. Get up there, Kirby. There. Secret door. Took me long enough, didn't it? I get a gear for it. Sorry, an energy sphere. My god. There's just the normal way in. I think this is the stage. It's the big current stuff. That's way later, I think. Actually, the big eels from that. Alright. 3, 2 done. There's my bucket to the end. Dang it! I thought I would make it past. There goes my water. Water was actually kind of nice there, because even though it doesn't work traditionally underwater, it does make your bubble attack stronger. So it actually was kind of nice to have down there. It's a subtle thing, but it's a nice little detail. Again, it's really good at that. Alright. We're just on the 2-hour mark. I think I'll do one more stage, and then we'll probably get off there. Halfway through Onion Ocean. Seems a pretty good time to stop for it. Also, we get sand in the new copy builder room. Let's go. I can just get sand whenever I want. I can start with it next time. Love to see it. Hey! Hey! Get off! Stop it! I was gonna take fire there, but like I can't use that underwater. Hang on, I saw that. You. Alright. Yep. Nope. Let's try. Hammer! Yes! Thank you! Give it! Fantastic job. Just pop around here. A little bit of extra health. Very kind of you again. I'm gonna hope I'm in the right. Hello, Tommy. Tommy? Say Tommy. Oop. Go. Yes, goes. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Almost lost hammer right then and there. That would have sucked. Kirby, get in the door. Get in the door, Kirby. There we go. Good job, buddy. Let's see. Just for a laugh. I can do this. Okay. Come on. Simple. I got to keep my hammer. Don't know how long that's gonna last, but this might be a mistake, but I'm doing it. Oof. Got a bit greedy there. I don't think there's anything back here. I think it's just an easier way if you don't want bonuses. If you don't want to risk losing your power or whatnot. So, these memories off. Let's just follow the stars though. Oh crap. This one. And this way. Yes! Here. Oh, the stars and fruit. There we go. I remembered how that room worked. Hooray! Don't really need this, but I'll take it. Oh, that's with a mini boss. Don't want water. Don't give anything. I think you might give leaf, but I'm not sure. Alright. Oh no! Alright, so, thing is, stone and hammer can both break the same kinds of blocks. So theoretically, hammer could also do the job, unless there's something I'm forgetting. Unfortunately, it seems like I can't take hammer with me, unless I'm willing to sacrifice stone. So, once we use stone, I'll use stone. And stone's the right answer, because that's a current. Okay. Shame I had to get rid of hammer, but oh well. Do what you can, I guess. Stone's still pretty good, though. As long as you're in stone form, you're almost entirely invincible. It's got high power. And I got a little punch attack I can't use right now, but you know, I got one. Middle. Right. Middle, left. Middle, right. So I think we go from here. I hope this is correct. Yes, we match up with the stars. We're good. We got it. Dun, dun, dun. Easy. Easy. Right. I think I remember this room being a bit of a doozy of a collectible. Maybe think of somewhere else though, but like, block the wind. Woo! Yeah. Okay. Roll it, Kirby. Okay. And nothing that outside stars. That's fine. Good sense. Ooh, Monster Flame's back. Alright. I'm on fire, Dragon's back. Let's go. Alright. Yep, too late. Yep. You can only break the windows open. I don't know what's stopping them, because I don't think this thing has a problem with stone structures normally. But okay. Oh, too early. There we go. Much better. Crunch. Get ready, you. You are gone. Dang it. There we go. Right. And then calamari. I'm gonna double check really quick before we go in this one. Is there in the copy? No. We're jumping in. Plain old Kirby. Okay. Alright. Jogging in the water. Jogging in the water. Look at me. Jogging in the water. Just gotta get my cardio in. Ah. It's okay, guys. Go back. I say go back. Look at that huge star, by the way. I said go back. You're in the water. You're in the water. Look at me. Look at me. In the water. I'm enough to get this. Yes, I am! Yeah! Good job, me. Get in the door! That was a bit risky, but it was worth it. Alright. Spear and parasol. Spear. Alright, go. Yeah! The spear's pretty good if you know how to use it. If you freaking use the fly, it's great. Again, I wish I could use it more in Forgotten Land, but I had to play Player 2 for that. Maybe in the next 3D Kirby, they'll let us have Spear. I mean, it's already programmed in, just make it a separate copy ability. Just plays like Bandana D. Like, there you go. Alright. And we got number 1 to end it off. Let's go. Alright, so, with that, we've been going for about 2 hours and 11 minutes. So that's a good amount of time for this stream. Right, pays to maybe complete the main campaign in maybe 3 streams? Sound about right? Remember correctly, we have 1 stage here. Oh. I don't know, we are actually kind of close. 1 stage in the boss. Another 10 minutes. Yeah, let's do it. You guys get a treat. We're gonna go the full world. We're gonna do the whole entire world. So it's this world and then boss fight. If I remember correctly, the boss fight here is the big pufferfish. Let go of me! Weird barracuda thing. Barracuda is one of my favorite Pokemon. Anyway, oh, stop it! Ooh, I don't know how that ice cream's staying in the water at all, but you know, take it. So this one's gonna be a kind of a hefty one. There's 5 gears. There might be another Mega Power in here somewhere, but oh, this I think it's the station I'm thinking of. The current stuff. Uh-oh. This might be what I was thinking of before. I don't want Parasol. I just want the pastry, whatever that is. I don't know. It's too lumpy looking. And those are some kind of pastry, though. So. I want me to use sword, but I'm keeping spear for now. I'd rather have that. So... the button drops everything down. You don't hit the button. Only I do. So I get to use nice and slow and not risk anything. This should likely be the floor? Yes. Okay. I just wanted to play it safe so I didn't know for sure. Sometimes to try to trick you with that. So, I wanted to play it a bit safe. I want to try doing as few repeats of stages as possible, because we are going for full 100%. We're going for everything. Including the actual, like, hard side mode stuff. We're doing everything. So... that means we're gonna have to... maybe play this a little bit safer. That's okay. Right? I do enjoy some nice pancakes every now and again. I'm more of a waffle guy though. Just the way the syrup kind of just falls into place in each of the squares. Just perfect. I think I remember the gimmick with this one. We're going to go on the other side. But I'm invincible now. So there's what's coming in there. Secret door on the other side. All of these guys for the gear. Nope. Don't want to risk using spear. It's not really worth it when I have full health. So I don't really need it. I think I have everything in here. Yeah, we're good. Oh boy, here we go. This is all too familiar to me. I have to be kind of careful here. This could go very wrong very quickly. Just need to go back up later. Open this up. I don't know if it'll let me go back, but once we have spear, I'm gonna trust it. Now, oh, we can't go back. Yep, it's this. Here we go. Ready, go! This is where things go very bad, very quickly. That's just for food. I'll hit this anyway, just in case. Alright. Number 2. Not worth it. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. No. There. Hi, frames. It was worth to go down there, but I didn't do it. There's above it, probably, but you know. I wasn't thinking. I was like, ah, crap, I messed it up. I can't break those. I could have had hammer, but I don't. I have spear. Don't rush down there too far. As much as I want needle, I'm gonna keep spear for now. We gotta run. Ow! I'm surprised it doesn't actually hurt you, though. It stuns you. It doesn't hurt animation, but you're still fine. That's not hard. Oh! I was worried I missed it there for a second, but we're fine. That's 4. Alright, one more to go. Very glad I have spear still. It's safe, because I want to keep it! I know if I get eaten by one of those eel things, it's gone. So. Sick, I was afraid of. Big eels are here. Okay, wants to use spear anyway. Okay. Still fine. No, do not. Under. Let's go under first. So many of them. I did skip a lot back there. is something back there. Back. I did avoid all the top part here. It's up here. Ah, there it is. I think the really bad one is in World 5 or 6, I think. So we're still fine. Up we go. I tried to throw a spear here, and it didn't work. It flew over you. Alright, with that, that's the end of World 4, except for the boss, I think. The boss shouldn't take that long, if I remember it. So, yeah, completing 3 worlds in one stream. It's been about 2.5 hours. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright. Well, world level 6. Level 3 energy sphere is complete. I keep wanting to say world 3, but that's technically not how they say it in Kirby. It's level and stage, not world and level. Okay. Mecha, Parasol, Spear, or Ice. I want the big laser. Big laser. I want to keep this. So, what was the charge from being in the water? Probably do. Oh, I don't! It isn't going through the door, though. Probably should charge it in the actual room itself, but I think it's going to force me to a cutscene. No, it's not. Okay. It's time for a pufferfish! Yeah. Go! Yikes! Come on. Up. There we go. I think I didn't do the worst job with that, but that could have been better. Maybe Mecha wasn't the best power for that, but I still need to get used to it. I have not used it much. But I think I did pretty okay. That's World 3. So I think we're just under the halfway point. Kinda. I mean, we're so close to a third because of the energy spheres. The later levels tend to have more of them, but, still. We got both the wings! Alright. Alright.
Welcome back, Kirby! With the last wing back in place, the wings are finally complete! It's finally looking like a real start on again. If we can find those last 2 parts, then we'll be flying again in no time. Keep at it, Kirby. I believe in you.
Alright. With that, though, Let's open up these 2 rooms. I think room 1's unchanged. Room 2 has sand now. I forget what's there normally, but I think there's only 4 rooms in the original, so they definitely packed a bit more in here. Feels that way. I will go to Merry Magoland real quick. So I want to exchange those tickets. I think now we can pull a full stamp book at least. I know I said we do Merry Magoland stuff later, but yeah. Look at that. Random copy essence 2. What's up next with Kind? Interesting. Oh, the bosses show up here! Wispy Woods is coming to play in Merry Magoland. And you get a mask of him. How cute. And Mr. Duder! And Fatty Puffer's a fountain now! But I like how mad he is just like... Yeah. I like how upset he's like... Rob, there's his my life now. How That's fun though! That's fun though! Anyway. Look at my hook today. Look at this mess. So I have Kind, I have Mr. Duder, I have Wispy Woods, I have Fatty Puffer. Part of me wants to actually wear one of these, but like... I don't know. I don't know. And I could take a souvenir item, but like, at the same time, I don't care that much. I just wanted to check in and use the tickets to see what happens, and well, I'm pleasantly surprised. Which is kind of cute. But that's going to be a thing for much later. We're going to be focusing on Merry Magoland in full, a whole separate series of streams. I mean, it's still going to be in the Return of Rayman Deluxe playlist and everything, but like, it's going to be a separate thing. It's not going to be... It's not going to contain... I'm not interrupting the main story with it anymore, okay? You can experiment with a little sub-game stuff later, because it's a whole big side mode in amongst itself, because there's like a whole achievement system. And we're gonna go for all 100. So, that's gonna be fun. The grind will likely be very real. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this stream. So next time on Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, we'll be going to World 4, White Wafers. And, I think we'll be finishing up at least Planet Popstar. I don't know for sure if we're gonna get to the rest of the main story. Because there are 7 worlds, and World 7's noticeably a little shorter. But at the same time, we're cramming in 3 full worlds, maybe like a half world in there. And again, the worlds, look how many, there are 13 here, 16 here, 16 here, 19 here. They're putting more gears in, so we're gonna be in levels for longer, and the later worlds have more levels for the most part. So it's gonna take us longer to get through each world, so I don't think we're gonna complete the main story next stream. But we might get close. My guess is we're at least gonna reach the midpoint of level 6. Maybe. I'm not gonna say for sure in either direction. I don't think we're beating the game next stream. I think we got at least one more within us. Anyway, that's gonna be all sorted out tomorrow. We'll figure that out tomorrow. I will not be doing any reactions to the Game Award. Not the Game Awards. The Summer Games Fest. It's done by the same guy. Can you blame me for getting confused? And also not caring that much? Now, Summer Game Fest is apparently going to be like a lot smaller this year because like we're towards the end of a generation here, especially on the Switch. We've been going on for a while, and companies are a bit slower with that whole thing. But it's also been revealed that companies that do stuff for the Summer Game Fest are paying like up to $500,000 for like 2 minutes of ad space. It's like, what the fuck? You wonder why it's a smaller event. That's probably why right there. But like at the same time, like I feel like this year's gonna be a little bit slower in gaming. And besides, the big guys have their own events now. Sony has a State of Play, which like the only thing of note there is the new little Astro game. I think it's his name. Little robot thing, like the World Maker thing. I don't remember what it's called. But he has his own new game now, so fine, the PS5 is a fucking game. The PS5 finally has a game. So cool. Took him long enough. Microsoft is doing a thing pretty soon. I'm also not going to give a shit about that. Unless someone says that, like, oh my god, they revealed new Banjo-Kazooie, holy shit! Like, I'm not going to care otherwise. It's like, Sony I don't give a shit about because I don't play PlayStation and PS5 has no games. Or at least it's taking them fucking forever to get one. Microsoft? I don't have an Xbox. And I don't trust my laptop to run newer PC things, so that's mostly out the window for me. And even then, the Banjo-Kazooie announcement that may or may not happen. If it does happen, it'd be cool. But, that'd be more of a novelty thing, because it's probably going to be a fucking exclusive for at least some amount of time. So I won't even be able to fucking play it. That makes me sad. The real big thing, though, the real thing I'm excited about, is what Nintendo's up to. We got confirmation last month that we are getting a Direct sometime this month. We just don't have a date drop yet. People are theorizing it might be next week. Like the date's leaked out. It's gonna be on the 11th. I don't know for sure. My personal theory is that they're gonna keep the pattern going that they did for the last couple June Directs, where it was the second to last Wednesday in June. So we could be seeing it on the 19th. Which, hello, birthday, surprise, thank you. If it is the 11th, though, I will not be upset about that. I will not be upset about it Direct on the 11th. That would be actually really good. That would be a Tuesday, and I will be reacting to it live. I promise you, I will be reacting to the Direct live like I have the last couple of major Directs. I don't really react to indie showcases. I don't react to the mini partner stuff. The big Directs are where it's at. That's the big 40-minute presentations that have all the hype stuff. And I'm going to show this off real quick, because you're going to be seeing it during the reaction. I should have the image saved on here. I think I have it on. Here we go. This is way too fucking big, though. I'm just going to shrink this and show it to you guys. Give me a quick second here. Quick second. It's so awkward to do this without messing up any of the other stuff currently hidden on the screen here. Let's go ahead and a little bit bigger and bigger than that. Right, smack in the middle-ish. Snap to it, whatever. Good enough. And BAM! And the Switch started to fall into the perfect time too, so we could focus on it. I made a bingo card for this month's Direct. There's a lot here. A lot of it, mind you, is definitely cope, but at the same time, I have no idea what to expect from this Direct because we're at the very end of the Switch's lifespan. We're at the very end here. So, like, I don't know what to expect, really. I'm not really expecting many heavy hitters, but they could surprise us. So I'm gonna go over everything that's on here and the justification as to why it's even on here in the first place. A lot of this is just stretching for the sake of putting something on here for the bingo board, I'll admit. But there is a decent amount here that actually does seem reasonable. We'll go from the top left and work our way down. Kid Icarus. Whether it's an HD port of Uprising or a new game, it'd be nice to see it come back. This one's one of the more cope ones. But I put him on the last bingo card for a similar reason. It'd be nice to see it again. F-Zero. Slight cope, but at the same time, there is an actual chance of an F-Zero thing, because Nintendo has this kind of pattern. and you might be noticing it too, where they always do like smaller releases of stuff. Would there be like small ports or maybe like a quick remake or something that builds up hype in a certain series before they give us the real big thing? Like, they do it fucking constantly. Like, Mario kind of did it with Mario U Deluxe to Mario Wonder. Zelda kind of did it with Link's Awakening remake to Tears of the Kingdom. That one's a bit more of a maybe. Metroid had the Metroid 2 remake, Samus Returns, and that led to Metroid Dread. I think the same thing's going to happen with Metroid Prime, where they got the remaster Shadow Drop last year. We're probably on our way to getting 4. Pikmin, we got 3 Deluxe, and that led to 4. So, like, there's a surprisingly common trend of Nintendo doing smaller games in a series before giving us a new game. Something more major. So F-Zero actually has I think, it has an actual chance of having a proper game in a Direct. And that'd be pretty neat. Professor Layton. Professor Layton in the New World of Steam was announced last year, back in February, I think. It's been over a year since the game was teased, and we've seen nothing of it. And at the very least, if it's going to be on Switch, it has to be in this Direct. This is one of those I think is a guarantee it's going to show up. Please don't prove me wrong, Nintendo. Because I actually watched my friend Wanye play one of the Professor Laytons because I think Palix requested he play it, and it looks so much fun. And since we're getting a new one, I figured I might as well get that, and that's gonna be a fun stream game. What do you guys think? Donkey Kong. Slight hope here, but I was able to mark him off last time because of Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Which, you know, counts in my eyes. I don't know, like, I'm betting we're not gonna get a 3D platformer from him. Like, after DK64, I'm pretty sure they never want to do that again. But it would be nice to get a new 2D one. Maybe it has the country logo and everything, but maybe not. Maybe they would remove it, separate, whole different thing. Fine enough. Fair enough. Whatever. It'd just be nice, you know? Rhythm Heaven! I like Rhythm Heaven Fever. I wish I had Mega Mix. And, I want a new Rhythm Heaven. Which apparently, thanks to the latest WarioWare, it's confirmed it's in the same universe. So, in a way, Rhythm Heaven's a Mario spin-off, because it's technically like a weird... It's associated with WarioWare now, and WarioWare is a Mario spin-off. So, like, it's part of the Mario Extended Universe now, kinda? It's so weird. I just think it's kind of funny. But, I think the time has come. I think the time has come. I wanna play Rhythm Heaven again. Mario Party! Rumors have been going around for the past little while. A game with a codename like Banquet or something is in development. It's being made by the same people who made the Mario Party games. It might be a Mario Party. It's been 3 years, but it's on track. I don't know for sure. If it does happen, that'd be cool. No guarantees. It's just something I'd be looking forward to. Pikmin 4 DLC is something I think is highly plausible. It's been almost a year since the game came out, and the Pikmin community went absolutely fucking insane when they saw the Pikmin Garden diary entry things on the Japanese website, and saw things you could not do in the normal game, like Ochi being even bigger and having 2 captains riding him. Everyone's losing their mind. Honestly, I say it's possible we get it. Not a guarantee necessarily, but I'd love to see it. I don't know if we get a whole extra story out of it, because Pikmin 4 has a lot of that already. It has a full campaign to rescue Olimar, and then an extra sequel campaign to save Ochi and help the veterinarian and cure Ochi of his tail problem. You know, we don't necessarily need another big story DLC, but it could go the route of Pikmin 3 Deluxe, or I guess Pikmin 3 in general. Mission mode, extra Dandori battles, extra versus stuff. Extra mission mode. Like, yeah, might be a bit disappointing. That's not a full campaign or anything. But, like, it'd still be nice. I'd get it. I'd stream it. It'd be fun. Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. I'm not saying it the other way because you know I want to be semi-professional here. The box art leaked. It's not horrible. It is definitely similar to the freaking Steam icon. You know, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think I like the original one a bit better. Assuming that box art is real. I know we'll be seeing it in a Sonic Central. But Nintendo has this thing where Sega likes to put in the new Sonic game in the Direct. Like they did with Frontiers at least once. So I think Generations could have a decent chance of showing up out of Direct. Welcome back, Vix. I'm about to end stream. I'm just going over my Direct Bingo card because I'm all prepared for that now. Coming to Switch 1 and 2. They said in the announcement post back in May that there's not going to be any news regarding the new console. I know about the box art. I just went over that, Vix. I know. If anything else leaked, please don't share that. We're probably going to be getting a Sonic Central pretty soon anyway, so I will be seeing it then, for the most part. Likely. Coming to Switch 1 and 2, we're at the very end of the Switch's life cycle, so there's a decent chance that we'll be seeing some, like, cross-generational releases. Like, think what happened with Breath of the Wild, where it released on Wii U and Switch at the same time. We could be seeing something like that for Switch 2. And, if TTYD is anything to go by, there is a possibility that more games coming to Switch will get, like, an output res increase on Switch 2. Where, like, it natively will support 4K, it just won't run it on Switch because it can only do 1080p. Or 720 if you're running in portable mode. But, like, they're seemingly programming games to support higher resolutions, so, like, we could be seeing some enhanced stuff for Switch 2, or, like, at the very least, games that will carry over very easily to Switch 2. I'm not gonna say it's a guarantee we'll be seeing anything like that in the Direct, and they might not even say anything. There might not be a point where they ever say something like, coming to Switch and the successor this winter or whatever. They're probably not gonna do something like that. If they do though, that's what that square is for. More than just the box, I'll say that. Ooh. Okay, I'll be sure to stay off Twitter for a bit then, because I know for a fact the community is gonna go absolutely insane over it. But if it's good news, I'm looking forward to it. Metroid Prime 4. I went over this a little bit when I discussed F-Zero, with the whole Nintendo does those smaller releases first before hyping up the big things. Metroid Prime 4. It's time. The game was announced back at the beginning of the Switch. And then a couple years later, they restarted development because things weren't going right. And there's been radio fucking silence. It's been nothing. But then, they shadow dropped a remaster of the first Prime. So I think they're building up to it now. That's their smaller release to build up hype again. If it's coming to Switch, they're announcing it this Direct. Otherwise, it may be a Switch 2 game. There is still a chance it comes to both, which at that point it will likely be announced with the Switch 2 stuff. But I'm holding out hope that we will see it on Switch. It has been 5 years, I think, roughly, since they restarted development. They have to be getting close by now, right? A new IP. This will be like a first, like, new big IP for Nintendo. Likely not going to be a thing. Like, you know how they made ARMS and like 1-2 Switch and everything? Like, if they do something like that, where it's like a new thing, that's what that's there for. It has to be a first-party thing, though. It has to be a first-party Nintendo game. The odds of this, however, are probably pretty low, though, because putting a new IP on a console that's basically done seems like a really bad choice. Though, the Switch is a high install base, so it could still do well. But I think it might do better if it either gets like a dual release or it's a Switch 2 thing. It's mainly here to fill space, and because I put it on past bingo cards, because you never know with Nintendo, they do some wacky things. Wario. I don't think we'll be seeing another WarioWare on Switch. We have 2 and 1 just came out last year. We don't need another one. There is a chance, though, we could be seeing another Wario platformer. Odds are low, but it would be nice to see a new Wario Land. It's been a while. Make it happen, Nintendo. Just something with Wario, please. Free space is obvious. Mario Wonder DLC. This one is not super likely. I'd love for it to happen, but 2D Marios don't tend to get DLC that often. The only example I can think of is New Super Mario Bros. 2, and that was just for the challenge mode. It was not for the actual main game. Wario World 2? I mean, Wario World's kind of like a 3D Wario Land in a weird way, and I would love to see a sequel to that. And I heard great things about the first game. If we get a sequel, that'd be great. I'm all in. 100%. But back to Mario Wonder, I don't know if, I can't really say if DLC is going to be likely or not. I think Mario Wonder is perfectly fine the way it is, because 2D Marios don't get DLC very often. And if they do, it's a side thing. And Mario Wonder does not have side things. So, I think Mario Wonder is done, but, you know, just in case, they could surprise us. And it'd be nice. Shadow Mario, when I showed this bingo card and a couple of Discord servers, really confused people for a bit. Shadow Mario is not a representative of Sunshine 2, despite what people may be thinking. It's a representative of a Shadow Drop. Nintendo's been doing those lately. It could happen again. So, I just want to give a bit of Nintendo flair so it's not just text, because we have enough of that on the bingo board already. And Shadow's already being used for the Sonic Generations square, so I'm not having it in there twice. When I say direct, I don't know. But people are theorizing we'll be seeing it as soon as next week. But we won't know for a bit yet, I don't think. But I do have the bingo card ready, and I want to discuss it before we get everything started for the direct, whenever that happens, because, I don't know if I'll have time to go over literally everything again. I still have a bit of time here, so. Chibi Robo. Cope. Just 100% cope. I was running out of stuff to put on the bingo card. It's been a while since I've seen Chibi Robo, and I miss him. Some people may think that Pikmin's already taken the slot for, you know, quirky little strategy game where you're a little dude in a big world, but, like, they were able to coexist for a little while. Not for long. I mean, both those series kind of got shafted in weird ways at different points and such. They both kind of had similar directions in a way. Where they had like a 3DS game that was a big departure in gameplay, and everyone thought, oh, you know what, we want our actual game again. And then the whole series goes dormant. Pikmin came back. Chibi Robo could come back as well. Not likely, though. I really just wanted something to put in the bingos board. But, like, it'd be nice to see him again. Poster Pop represents Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, which is coming out, I think, next month? Or, like, later this month, maybe? We're getting close to release, and outside of it being what seems to be a one-to-one remake, port, remaster thing, it doesn't really seem like much. But they might spend a bit of the direct marketing it a bit more, and we might see, hey, they're actually doing something a little extra with this. Not likely. But hey, it'd be interesting if they do put a little bit of, you know, advertising space into it. Because let's face it, this is the last major direct for the Switch. They're winding down. There's probably not going to be much. If they are gonna have it be a 40-minute direct, which I fucking doubt, they gotta fill space somehow, right? They gotta fill space somehow. Switch Online. We have been getting little things like every month, like, here's some new games of the month. But it's been a while since they've done any major thing where they hype up like a certain selection for the next couple of months. I don't think we'll be seeing anything as extreme as a GameCube NSO release. At least not until Switch 2. Switch 2 is when I think I'll really start kicking off. Because the Switch 2 is going to have more power. It's going to probably do cooler things. And with GameCube games, they could like strip up res it with no problem. Like they could effectively just do Dolphin in a way. Now I know they tinkered a little bit with 3D All Stars when they made the Sunshine port, and as mixed as that is, it shows that they are working on it. I just feel like they're saving it for Switch 2. And even then, it's probably gonna be locked behind the expansion pass. Let's just hope they don't make a second tier of it, because my god, the extra tier we already have is already not really worth it in my eyes. I'm fine with the $20 a year for the base online. Like, that's fine enough for me. I don't need any. I don't think paying the extra $30 a year for N64 and Genesis and Game Boy Advance is really worth it in my eyes. Especially because I actually bought the Mario Kart 8 DLC, so I don't have to worry about it having to keep my subscription renewed in order to keep that. I don't have Splatoon 2, so I don't need that auto expansion. I think there's something else on there that I either don't care about or I already have. I don't remember. I think it's an Animal Crossing thing. I don't have it, so I don't care. So. I can't wait for the sequel to Shadow Phantom. So if it happens, Shadow, it's me, the devil. You killed my fucking dog. Oh man, I love those fan dubs though. The SA2 one lives rent-free in my head. I remember I showed the clip of Eggman with the kissing on the moon clip. I showed that to someone a few years back, and he just lost his mind laughing. So like, those real-time fan subs are some of the best shit that come out of this community. I love it. Kirby. Hey, look what I'm playing. I'm playing a Kirby game. Interesting that I put it on the bingo card. We didn't see him last Direct, and I miss him. But HAL Laboratory likes to do a lot of smaller Kirby games. And I don't think we're going to be seeing any major releases. I don't think we're going to see a new 2D Kirby, and especially not a new 3D Kirby. I doubt we're seeing Forgotten Land 2 in this Direct or anything. But a smaller Kirby title would be kind of neat. Even if it is just a re-release, I'll take it. I like Kirby. He's just a little friend. Yoshi. Again, this is just me kind of stretching to fill up the card. I ultimately don't care that much. But like, the Switch has been kind of a mess with Yoshi, hasn't it? They got Crafted World, and I think people were like, it's too bloated, or like, it's just like quantity over quality, or it's just kind of dull. And Yoshi's been kind of like that. So I'm not gonna say I'd be hyped for Yoshi to have a new game or anything, but like, they could do something. So I thought about as a Frontiers fandom where the moon tries to piss on the Earth. Like VN is trying to avenge the moon. And that's its whole deal? That'd be hilarious. I love that. I moved my controller because it's kind of in the way and it brightened everything. I'm sorry. Now for the real interesting stuff. When I was first making this bingo board, I posted an early version of it in a couple Discords where I only had like 4 or 5 spaces filled because I was already feeling like I have to stretch to fill in spaces here because I'm not really expecting much in this Direct. And someone said, put in Hollow Knight Silk Song, lol. I looked into it a bit, and it seems that, since that Hollow Knight Silk Song, I think it's an indie game. I think Hollow Knight's an indie game. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's an indie game. Silk Song is the indie equivalent to Metroid Prime 4. Where it was announced because they got the Kickstarter backing. It was a stretch goal. They got it. That was back over a decade ago, and then the DLC just went missing. It's been gone. But we don't know what the heck happened to it. So it effectively kind of did the same thing Metroid Prime 4 did, where we know it exists, but there's been radio silence, and people are losing their minds. So, I haven't played Hollow Knight. I've heard good things. But I personally would not be super excited, I guess, for Silksong. But, you know, I could try it with the game. I could try Hollow Knight with the game trial currently active, thanks to Switch Online. But, I'd rather, if I'm gonna play it, I want to sit down and play it the whole time and not try to rush it in a couple days. So, if I'm gonna play a Hollow Knight, I want to buy the game myself. So, yeah. It'd be kind of nice. I'll probably get around to playing it at some point. It is on my list of things I need to play according to the internet. So, I'll get around to it someday. I've heard good things about it. And maybe if I played it prior, I would be more excited for Silksong, or at least be in a similar state of losing my damn mind. But, you know, whatever. It's pulling a Tears of the Kingdom or expanding its own game. That'd be hilarious. Though, really, that would be more of a Galaxy 2 scenario. Because that's actually, I don't know, is that the story behind Tears of the Kingdom? Because it's the story behind Galaxy 2, where it was meant to be DLC for Galaxy 1. But they didn't know how to do it. And it ultimately spiraled because there were so many ideas that they decided, fuck it, new game. And Galaxy 2 was born. If Hollow Knight Silksong goes that direction, it's a whole separate sequel game, that'd be kind of neat. And at the end here, it's a story. Tears of the Kingdom started as a DLC. No way. Wow. Okay. That's a neat story. Huh. I didn't think they'd pull that again, but they did. Wow. Alright. Mario Sluggers. Mario Sluggers is the one major Mario Sports series that has not gotten any rep on the Switch yet. And granted, they did skip the Wii U as well, but the same was also true for Strikers, and that came back. So, you never know. We haven't seen a new Mario Sluggers since Super Sluggers on Wii. And technically there was baseball in that one Mario Sports All-Stars game on 3DS that no one talks about. I sure as heck didn't play it, and I'm pretty sure most people didn't. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't even know it exists. But like, it's been forever since we had our own dedicated Mario Sluggers baseball game. And I want it, I want more. I miss it. I still have my copy of Super Sluggers. I have my Wii U mostly hooked up, but I want to get my gamepad and everything set up so I can... I gotta find my gamepad. I'm still looking for it. And then when I do find it, stream material opens up super wide. Like, I pretty much wanted I'd play Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric on stream. I want to play Super Sluggers. I want to play Mario Sonic Olympic Winter Games. I want to play some of my other Wii U games I forgot about. Like, there's so much stuff I have I want to stream, but I can't because my Wii U is locked in AV mode. And I can't swap it back without the gamepad! At least I don't think I can. I tried the Wii mode and I think it got mad at me because it can't start the settings app without the gamepad. That's so stupid. I'm at least pretty sure it's Silksong's own game now. Do we know that though? Remember, Radio Silence has been kind of missing. Who knows? I mean, you never really know. It is a possibility, but like, hey, Star Fox. Been a while since the last game. Also kind of cope. Also, I think I put on a previous bingo card. It's just kind of here to fill up space. It is its own thing now. Okay, they did go crazy with it. Okay. Good to hear. Cloud Mario is not a Galaxy 2 thing. It's not me saying, Galaxy 2 coming to Switch, oh my god. No. I think that ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. Cloud Mario is representing a cloud release, where a game comes to Switch, but only because it's a cloud service thing. think the Kingdom Hearts games. The smiles on there are a lie. We look at that and we frown upon those because... And finally, The Legend of Zelda. People have been constantly losing their minds because they're saying they need to do a Zelda thing this year. It's the time to bring Wind Waker and Twilight Princess to Switch. It's gonna happen, guys. Oh my god. I'm not necessarily following in on that. I'm not necessarily going along with that path. But, you know, a Zelda thing would be interesting. However, to mark up the space, I'm only counting a game release. So I'm not counting stuff like new merchandise. We're not going to count like Amiibo. We're not going to count any more Lego announcements. It has to be a game. Whether it's a port or a remake or just a simple re-release of a Game Boy game, I don't care. Like, as long as it's a game, it gets marked off. And that is the bingo card. I spent a half hour discussing my bingo card and my justifications, most of which are just like stretches or coping or whatever. The only ones of these I feel like have a good chance of showing up in the Direct are F-Zero, Layton, probably Pikmin 4, Sonic, Metroid Prime 4, if it's coming to Switch, probably Switch Online, 50-50 on a Shadow Drop, and then maybe Luigi's Mansion. I can't really say for sure like what my exact predictions really are. So I've never really been good at that sort of thing. I tried once and I think I set the bar a bit too high, and plus I didn't have a proper layout for it, so it was just some MS Paint thing that looked like shit, and I'm never doing that again. I think the bingo card route is the way I'm gonna go from now on. And considering the last couple directs I reacted to, I think it is a good move to do that. Plus, bingo cards are more fun. Make a little game out of it. I can get my general predictions in while also playing a fun game with it. I don't know whether we're going to be seeing it next week or the week after. I'm still thinking the second to last Wednesday of June, 19th, my birthday, because I think Nintendo wants to space it out a bit from everyone else, because we recently had the Sony State of Play, Microsoft's doing their own thing, Summer Game Fest is tomorrow, I think. So I think, and Sonic Central's probably going to be sometime within a week or so. Unless they do a thing where it's like on Sonic's birthday again, which they could do. They've done it before. But I think Nintendo kind of wants to push it away so it's not super clogged. But at the same time, they could push it up because it's not like they're building up to anything super major anyway. This is the end of the Switch. This is basically the leftovers. If anything major happens, it's going to be completely out of left field. Like, no one expected the TTYD remake. That came out of fucking nowhere. No one expected that last direct, and then it happened and we all screamed. I don't think they're gonna pull something like that again. I think this June Direct is gonna be just kinda here. For the most part, I think it's gonna be lackluster. Because this is the end of the Switch. They're running out of stuff. They're really just focusing on Switch 2. And when the Switch 2 announcement stuff happens, that's when the real big stuff gets announced. That's when we get our new 3D Mario. That's when we get our new full-on Zelda game. That's when we get all the new cool stuff. You know? The Switch is mainly going to be getting leftovers and lesser-ish, I guess, like, ports, maybe, for, like, simultaneous releases. But I don't think the Switch is going to have anything major to set itself up on its own. I think Nintendo realizes Switch 2's almost done. Switch 1's on the way out. We're gonna give it a little extra something, so that way we can have a little more fun with it. To help us, like, keep going and distract us from the fact that Switch 2 is coming out pretty soon. Probably sometime within the next few months, and, you know, gotta give the Switch something while we have a high install base, you know? Gotta give people a reason to keep coming back to the Switch. You know? Just for a little bit. Still no proper sign of a date, though. And if they do give us a date for the Direct, it's likely to be like 2 days in advance, that they always fucking do, and it's annoying. I wish they'd give us that in advance a little bit faster, but, you know. I'm not gonna force them. Oh my god! You know how I said I shouldn't have checked Twitter? Well, I did. And, Nintendo has done something fucking amazing. I'm gonna hide this. We're done with Kirby, by the way. Let me put the remote selection. You could see cutscenes! You're a little back in. I'm gonna see, does it save your life in this? I doubt it will. Yes, it saves your life count! I don't think it did in the original game. I might be insane. I don't think it did. Sweet. Anyway, that's not the point. Point is, I know, calm down. I got rid of Mecha. Whatever. I can get that back. But, like, I'm updating Game Boy right now because Nintendo just dropped something on their Twitter that makes me very, very happy. We're gonna sit here and wait for it to update because holy shit! Holy shit! For those of you who pay attention to the Twitter, and you already know it, don't say anything. For those of you who don't, you'll see why I'm excited. You'd think for Game Boy games, this would be a bit faster to download an update, but I guess streaming kind of does a number on the internet. At least enough of it in order to slow things down. You'll see when it's done updating. It should speed up pretty soon. I don't know why it has to take 10 fucking minutes. This is insane. And this actually might change the direction the Direct goes. Unlikely. But there is a chance. Here we go. There we go. Now it's sped up. Here we go. This is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I've also not been in my game in a while. So, I'm only just now getting the Mario Land and baseball stuff, but the Mega Man Game Boy games have all been added to NSO at the same time for the June NSO release. All 5 of them. They're all here. I was not expecting to see any Mega Man on NSO. Because we have the Legacy collections. And Capcom always does this freaking thing. Like, they're addicted to Legacy collections right now. So I thought they would make this a Legacy collection thing. But no, they're just on NSO now. I don't know if it's because they gave up on doing a Legacy collection for the Game Boy games, or if they have something else planned. So I think Capcom's doing a presentation for Summer Game Fest. Right? Capcom's doing a thing for that? Could this mean we're actually getting Mega Man stuff again? Something besides legacy collections and stupid coffee tie-ins that no one asked for, and collabs with live service games that'll be gone within 2 years? Are we actually gonna get a new fucking Mega Man game? Even if it is a legacy collection and puts us, right back square in our legacy collection hell, this gives me hope that there's something more Mega Man related we'll be seeing. So, this makes me happy. This makes me happy. Now, granted, the Game Boy games are not as good as the NES games, but the fact that these are here, and I can play them, I didn't think I'd see the day. Because the other Mega Man games are like my legacy collections. No. I did not see that. I have Nintendo notifications on because I'm waiting for the time where they announce a fucking direct date. And I check the notification, and boom, there it is, Mega Man, all 5 Game Boy games. Holy shit! This gives me hope for Mega Man. Unironically, this gives me a little hope that something for Mega Man is happening. Because, like, Nintendo has to ask for, the rights for this stuff, right? To re-release it like this. They need Capcom's permission, Capcom has to be involved with the process. So, I don't know if this is just Capcom throwing us a bone, because it's been a bit, or if they're actually planning something to coincide with their announcements tomorrow. Because like I said, I think Capcom is doing a presentation thing for Summer Game Fest. There is a chance we see Mega Man. There is a chance. There's a little hope. I'm coping. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm coping. But come on, man. Come on. They gave us the Game Boy Mega Mans. Come on. The fact that it's taken this long means they have to have something planned, right? Because they could have done this way earlier. Let me check something here. I'm pretty sure there is at least one other thing that Capcom did. Did Capcom work on the Zelda games here, or is that the GBA ones they did? Oh my god. I'm stunned. I'm just stunned. The fact that the Game Boy Mega Man games all just drop at the same time. Something I'm coping, but this has to mean something, right? This has to mean we're getting more Mega Man, right? Please. Anyway, I stalled long enough. I spent a half hour talking about a freaking bingo board, and then Mega Man happened. Please, let's see a new Mega Man game in the Summer Game Fest. Please. I really want to see it happen. Because I thought that Mega Man was on his way to a full-on revival. Maybe Legacy Collections, yeah, they'll happen. It'll be a smaller thing. They bring brand recognition back in, show off a little bit more of the history of these games, and there you go. And then, do smaller on the side, and then the big ones. We get our X9, we get our Mega Man 12, we get maybe Star Force 3 or ZX3 or something, If we're not counting the Mega Man X Gotcha thing, the online service thing, that got taken down and replaced with an offline game that I think is still online only for some reason. If we're not counting that, the last new Mega Man game was Mega Man 11 in 2018. So we're not counting the weird Mega Man X dive things. We're not counting the collabs. We're not counting the Legacy collections. We've got nothing really new since Mega Man 11. It's been nearly 6 years. Now, Mega Man's no stranger to content droughts. Remember, the time between Mega Man 10 and Mega Man 11 was also a very similar amount of time. Because I think Mega Man 10... Mega Man 10 came out in 2011. So that's a whole 7-year gap. Also, no Mega Man. We fucking did it again. I don't know if this means we're getting a new... I don't know if we're... Mega Man 12? X9? Legends 3? I don't know. I just hope it's something more than a Legacy collection. I was thinking, with how Mega Man 11 did, it is the best-selling game in the entire franchise last I checked. Finally, they released a Mega Man game that overtook Mega Man 2. So, clearly there is a market for Mega Man, right? They saw it. And they're releasing Legacy collections. So, yeah. But, you think the Legacy collections would be a side thing. And then they release, a big thing while the side things are going. But I feel like it's all been side material. None of it was substantial, mostly re-releases. Where's the new game? We're losing our minds here. Instead of getting a new game, we're getting announcements of a coffee thing. There's a Mega Man coffee now. Why is there a Mega Man coffee? I kind of thought that Capcom was just kind of done with Mega Man. Re-release the games on modern consoles so people could play them, but we're not going to make any more of them. There might be something. There might be something for Mega Man yet. How much you want to bet into the Legacy collection to give us Star Force? If it's a Star Force Legacy collection, I'm going to be kind of upset. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. It's likely it's a Star Force or a Legends release thing. It's they've done the classic games. They did X. They did Battle Network. They did ZX. They did Zero. So, realistically, what's left? Star Force, Legends, and that's it? And then maybe an oddball collection where they have a lot of the side games like Mega Man Soccer? If the day ever comes where they officially release Mega Man Soccer, not on NSO. NSO I understand. But if they release Mega Man Soccer on, a Legacy collection of, think Sonic Gems collection, but for Mega Man, where it's all, the weird side games that no one's ever freaking played. If they do something like that with Mega Man, that's how I know the brand is dead. No. I'm not meaning a video game cafe thing. This ain't the Kirby cafe. No. I'm meaning just branded coffee. You could just get Mega Man coffee. I don't get it either. Maybe there's a reason why the Mega Man Twitter lost his Capcom logo. I felt like I didn't really care too much about Mega Man, but I'm a bit concerned now. Interesting. If they're bothering to release the Game Boy games in this format instead of saving it for a Legacy collection, there's gotta be something going on, right? And just ahead of the Summer Game Fest where they're doing a presentation? This is all copium, mind you, but this could mean something. It's been so fucking long. It's been so fucking long because Mega Man 11. And it's been all side material that no one gives a shit about. One of which technically died and came back as an offline-ish game. So, there has to be something happening, right? It's they threw out the Game Boy games. They're not getting a Legacy collection like this. So we have Star Force, which is a DS game, so that might be a bit awkward to port over. And then we have Legends, which I think are games that are big enough to be released individually. So neither of these really feel like, legacy collections that they can really do right now. It might be possible, but I can't say for sure. Something has to be going on, right? We'll have to see tomorrow. By the time I start stream tomorrow, Summer Game Fest, the major announcements might be over. I don't know how long that how long does that run for? Let me check Summer Game Fest stuff. We'll check YouTube and check for reactions from last year's Summer Game Fest reactions. Seeing a couple hours for the funny stuff, highlights. I'm seeing like generally 2 to 4 hours. Yeah, like 2 hours long, not super long. And Summer Game Fest is scheduled for what time? If it's in the afternoon, then I can probably like check it all out and then give my thoughts on it. Because I'm not gonna react to it live. Because like, I don't care that much. Like, Capcom might talk about Mega Man, and then Sega's gonna bring Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. Kind of like what happened with Superstars last year. And that's it, really. I'm not realistically seeing anything else I'd be excited for, because Nintendo's doing their own separate thing later this month. So, like, Nintendo's not going to be there. So stuff I really care about is not really going to be in that presentation. And they already said it's going to be a kind of like a smaller one. It's going to be kind of like a smaller, more laid back one, because, like, none of the big stuff, like, no Kingdom Hearts 4 or stuff like that. So, like, I'm not expecting anything big there either. I might watch it, but I'm not going to do like a live stream reaction thing. That's not happening. So, like, I don't know. But you'll hear my thoughts on Summer Game Fest most likely next stream. Do we know exactly what time Summer Game Fest starts? I don't think it's going to be a late evening thing, so I think it might be done by the time I start streaming. It's not going to be like the Game Awards where I streamed and then like I constantly check back on my phone. Like I think that was during the stream when the Game Awards happened. I think that's a late night thing. And I just look back and like check the awards, check the awards, and like boom, there's Pikmin 4 getting an award. Holy shit, we made it. But I'll give my thoughts on Summer Game Fest next stream, which is supposed to be a Kirby stream, but even this stream kind of derailed a bit. I will say this, though. The fact that these are here, I think I might as well. At some point, if I'm doing well enough on my backlog, which after Kirby, I'm not sure what else would be on the list right now. You might see me play these on stream. Like, this could be a nice thing for a couple weeks, you know? Best part is, the only one I've beaten is 2, because it's piss easy. The rest, I haven't. And I've heard fantastic things about Mega Man 5. So, the day will come when these games get streamed. Or I guess days, because these will likely take me a bit. It'll happen. I swear, I'll play the 5 Mega Man Game Boy games on stream. I promise. But with that, that's gonna be it from me today. It's now 10 p.m. I need food. It's been 3.5 hours, and the last hour has been me talking about a direct that has not happened yet, and then Mega Man. So, like, I think anyone who's here for Kirby clocked out an hour ago. Like, I was gonna be done after, like, I'm gonna be done at the 2 hour mark. I have one level of Onion Ocean. I'm gonna finish that real quick. Hey, before I go, here's my Nintendo Direct bingo card. And then it spiraled. I'm talking for an extra hour about Nintendo Direct predictions and Summer Game Fest and Mega Man and what the fuck happened here. I don't know. But you know what? It's fine. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when we continue Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. We might not finish the main campaign, but we'll probably get fairly close, and then maybe mess around with some of the side mode material. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. With that, that's it from me. I'll tune into Summer Game Fest, I guess, but I'm not going to be streaming my reactions to it. And I hope to God we get a direct date announcement soon, because I do want to react to that live. And, I'm ready for it. Give it to me. Give me my direct, please. Please. Winning's always the hardest part. It's funny, really, because Nintendo doesn't always do Summer Directs. They skipped the February one this year because, you know, it's a slow year for the Switch. It's done, basically. So, like, there usually isn't no guarantee, but they actually said we're getting a Direct this month. So now I'm just anticipating when they're going to drop that date and when that Direct happens. It's getting to me. It's freaking getting to me, man. The other Directs didn't really get to me like this. I wasn't guaranteed they were going to do them. And then I know they're doing this month, and I just... Enough stalling. I gotta go. I'm hungry. It's late. I gotta go. Bye.